So, this is just a bit of a catch-up, really, for myself to talk about and to air it out, but also for you guys, because it kind of, I'm just gonna be honest, I'm struggling with this project, and I don't really know the reason why. It's not because I have to be independent, and it's not because I don't like my subject matter. I think it might be the part that fact and turning that into theatre and the visuals I have, like, because I'm a visual thinker, are great, but I can't just have a visual. It's not coming together in my head, and it's starting to worry me because it's nearly Christmas now, and the performance on like the week commencing the 27th of January, and that's kind of worrying because I'm not as far in the process as I'd like to be. So today we had to do like a little showing of our performances to get feedback, and I couldn't do so because one of my actors wasn't here, but also it didn't feel like, I don't know, there's something missing. It feels like there's something missing from my piece. I'm not sure what, but I'm not getting the feeling that I usually get. Don't really know why. A part of me thinks it's because there's no one to bounce off of. Yes, I do a lot of directing, and yes, I do a lot of acting, but there's always someone to bounce your ideas off and to get ideas back. But at the moment, that's just me, and that's okay, because I think my ideas are great. But that's not how I've ever worked before, and I think that's what this process is about. It's like finding yourself in the way you work, and I'm struggling with that. So after today and the feedback I got, yeah, people seemed interested, but it didn't, because I couldn't show anything, because it's quite finding a lot of verbatim, because I'm using a lot of verbatim. It's hard because I don't know how to make the verbatim a story. I feel like I've lost it somewhere along the line. Don't know why, but I feel like I have. So yeah, the feedback, it was, Sean said something to me where you can't just have a fact because it's not as interesting. Yeah, it's a fact, but just telling humanised stories isn't making a difference, and that really, like, it's resonated with me. And I think that, yeah, it's great. I want to do a piece of performance art on the subject, but I'm thinking too broad at the moment, and I think I need to narrow it down. So Kelly said that maybe I focus on a question. So there's something like, what is a refugee, and do the piece about that, what is a refugee, or do the piece of what it means to be British in this day and age, which will incorporate the refugee side, because Britain isn't just Britain anymore. It's not just about British people, and I love that. But I feel like I'm in a bit of a rut, like I'm struggling because I'm just not generating as much as I'd like to be. And I think it might be because, obviously, I don't have actors 24/7 that I can ask to rehearse, because other people are rehearsing. So it's hard to just, yeah, we're going to rehearse. You have to kind of wait for everyone, and that's all right. And I think I've waited so long to start rehearsing because I wanted to find as much information on the subject as possible, that I've kind of left it too late now, and it's kind of yeah, I don't really know what I'm saying. So I have ideas, but I'm thinking at the moment now that I'm going to find a short story about a refugee or a picture or something, and then make a script about that one refugee, or that one family, show that, so have a scene about that family, and then have like a mini in between each scene of like facts about what we've just seen in the scene, if that makes sense. So if the first bit, say her name's Anya or something, this is Anya and she's a refugee, and you show her first scene, then the 1 minute after that scene, so if we're saying that the first scene about the war in Syria, then the facts will come straight after, like a bounce off, like facts, 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 facts. Next scene, crossing over the sea, facts, 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 facts. I think that's the way I'm gonna incorporate the facts into it, because I think that's where I'm getting stuck. Because at the moment, my ideas are fine, but it's not coming together as a piece. And I don't think it's human enough for the audience. I don't think it's as emotive as I'd like it to be. And it's worrying me, so I need to do something about that. Yeah. I just thought I'd catch up because it kind of feels like I haven't. I've been rehearsing, but hasn't been getting anywhere as I'd like it to be. But I think that's okay. It's a process, and that's the whole point in this project. So, thank you.